Okay, so we should be finishing the run today. I am just gonna super quick do a sound test of sorts because I think the mic was playing up a little bit again. I'm just gonna have to get a new mic at this point. I'm just waiting to see. Yeah, it seems okay now actually, to be fair, so let's go. Let's continue. So this is the run I started last night. We're quite near the end. I just was getting really tired. I think so. We can't use heals. I can grab armor. I think I've upgraded everything I need. So the next segment that we have is Grace's bit after Leon's segment. We've got Grace's bit, so we've just got to kill some guards. After this bit, we should be okay. Get my rifle out. So we'll do this. Oh wait, does it tell us what time we're currently on? So we did final puzzle. If I go down to Speed Demon, we might do it. So we have an hour to finish, and we're not super far off the end. So we might actually finish this. Like, that's going to be a really good run if we manage to do, like, all of them. So at this bit, it's really funny because they actually always still seem to come in the room. Okay. So if we can get through Grace's bit in okay time, because Grace's bit is I think it's the harder bit to get a quick time on Grace's segment. I think Grace's bit is probably where we're going to struggle because you've got the lickers. We don't have the firepower to be just guaranteed taking them on. We can kill them. It's easy with the acid bottles, but we don't have a lot, and because we're going to struggle with crafting, I actually don't know if I killed them. On this bit though, we can shoot the lickers tank on this bit, and that will start fighting them. They usually will kill the liquor though. So they're gonna drop down. Oh. I really didn't know he was still alive. Anyway, I should have lowered the graphic settings because it is still slightly stuttering a bit. I don't know why.
Liquor.
I can sell the machine gun ammo because I don't really bother with it. They might kill the liquor. I still get the points. There we go. Done. So, break the liquor out. They usually will kill it, but that worked even better. One shotgun shell to take on all of them. I think this just takes us to a save room. That takes us to the save room. We don't need to. So this bit now is taking us to Grace's bit. It's just Grace's bit I'm worried about because Leon, the liquors are a problem. But we are gonna have Requiem if we really need to take out a few in one shot. Even Hunk, like, we should be fine.
I heard you were a smart ass.
another interesting part of the game is the whole "is this hunk" argument. I think it is.
Sneaky bastard.
I've got his gun out now.
Get a little handsy, are we? Make no mistake.
So, it's weird. Zeno is clearly meant to be a clone of Wesker, but he still has Raccoon City Syndrome. But his seems to give him powers. If I can make room for this, it would be good. Let's just quickly go. Can't do shotgun shells because I didn't pick up any scrap. So let's try that again. There we go.
Trouble.
Don't need it.
This
But
guy's one tough bastard.
yeah, we can't heal. So yeah, it's interesting, the whole argument for it being Hunk, because it would make sense that it's Hunk, but because Xeno has Raccoon City Syndrome and he's meant to be a clone of Wesker, it would show that clones end up with Raccoon City Syndrome. So it could be a clone. I don't think it is, and my reason for that is pretty simple. Why would they go to the effort to put the point across that he survives if it was a clone? Because if it was a clone, they could leave the clone dead, and people would still be able to get Hunk in another game because they would just say it was a clone. So, for that reason alone, I think it is actual Hunk. Because why go to the effort? I don't think it is the guy at the end of, like, after you've beaten the game, there's like a little segment to hint at what comes next. I do not think that is Hunk. I think that is a different agent. But the reason we know Hunk survives is if you go back to that room, his body is gone. None of the... If you play on Insanity, more soldiers come in. And when the other soldiers come in, their bodies remain. Hunk's disappears though, so... I think it is Hunk and he survives. It is interesting though, don't get me wrong. Right, let's see what you've got in here. We will be taking the Molotov cocktail. However... Oh, we're not taking that because that's what we're trying to avoid. Now, I don't know how to... Oh, do you know what? We'll save it, and we can experiment. And if we save the game, we can experiment. We have an hour to finish the last two sections, and then the final boss. The final boss doesn't take long. Grace's segment does. Only because of the liquors. If we can avoid everything and still be quick, great. So I don't know how to play this. Like, do we just try and kill everything?
Can't see.
I'm not sure. Because they do take the mic. Like, they plant it directly in my way. I can do a stealth takedown if I need to, which could be helpful. But the bit later on, so like we're just gonna see what happens here. It's still a bit stuttery, and I'm not sure why there is stuttering. I know we missed a bottle. I know we missed a bottle there, which is bad. Run. So we did miss one bottle, but we didn't need to use it in that room.
All right. I'm not dead yet.
We do, however, now have the problem of the lickers coming at us.
All right, Leon. Be careful. Nice.
So maybe the cutscene helps. It seems to have So there's a Molotov we keep because later on there is one bit but the Molotov comes in handy because there's a zombie we burn. They don't come after us because they don't know we haven't fired a bullet or anything. And because of the noise, they actually go into the fire, and you can technically take out the licker and the zombie at the same time. So I think that bit went pretty smooth. Let's save a view. This bit, however, is possible because I have run past the licker here. The problem is the zombie. That's the problem, is getting past the zombie. But when Liquor Dude comes back, I mean, we'll wait for the doors to open. I'm kind of just experimenting here because there's loads of zombies that come in the room here now, and I don't want to get rid of my Molotov. We do get some crafting though later, so we might be able to make another one. So here's the problem. All of these guys now come in, and we've still got the liquor. And one of them is really slow and annoying. We might have done it. I know one is still chasing me, so we're not out the woods. But you can de-aggro it. Oh, what am I doing? No. Yeah, it is chasing me. So if we go in this room here, we need to quickly learn how to craft. And we should be able to open this for some extra resources. I can't remember. So we should have picked it up, and I can't remember. I don't think we did, even on the first run. Because this is not the sterilization room, that's where we just were. This is monitor. So we actually can't get in there. But we can craft now. I just don't know if I've got enough stuff. Oh, we can't. We don't have blood on this run, so that's why we only have one of these. So empty bottles. I'm just gonna go. We're just gonna go. We can get rid of the scrap. This bit here is probably the most awkward part. But saying that, so you get this one here. Oh, here we go. There is a zombie around here which we're gonna burn. Well, that was an absolute disaster. That was a disaster, and I hadn't saved, so great. So this is all we have. I don't think we even got the zombie. I do think I messed that up. If you do it right, you actually get, like, you take out the liquor and the zombie. I don't think I took out anything then. Because you need to open this one to get the thing anyway, so I should have stood here. We got the zombie at least. Which is the main culprit here, so... But we're not going to open anymore. Let's just get the acid out ready in case. And my knife. There is another zombie here, who's also a problem. Oh, come on. Okay. So we need the acid bottle that I have left. It'd have been great if I'd have picked up the other one. So we had two. Because you can use it either on this bit, or there is one more bit. Great, they're fighting. So there's some that burst out the glass up here. That one should die too. It's cooking, but it should die. Okay, so we're out of resources for Grace, but we don't need them now because her bit is over. The other bit leads to the end fight. It's not. It's fine. So Grace's bit, we don't need both acid bottles. We need the Molotov from earlier and an acid bottle. And that seems to be enough. Leon's bit, there is a bit that has got a lot of liquors. So I'm trying to save as much Requiem as possible for the last boss to make it easier. Just to make it quicker as well. So when he's about to fire the rocket, fill him with Requiem, and that's it. Discard, we don't want to accidentally take any heals. But yeah, I'm a little concerned with the last boss because we don't have loads of health with Leon. I am going to have to take out the liquors as carefully as possible. And then the last boss, again, gotta really try and be careful. So we'll heal the body armor. Can't actually heal though, that's the problem. Let's just get shells, handgun ammo, rifle ammo if possible. There we go. We should be fine. I can't even remember if we need any more upgrades. We definitely don't for power, but for Requiem, let's just get everything ready for Requiem. We should be okay. I'm hoping we finish all this well within the time frame now. We are approaching the last leg, so I've just got to go as quick as possible. It's the liquors in this room, so I have saved some grenades, but they're very quick, so often they'll walk past the grenades. Even in this room, we have the liquors to worry about, so best thing to do. Right. Try and kill as many as possible before we get to them. So this is the room I'm not worried about. It's just Leon's health I'm a bit worried about. There is another one that comes down here though. So let's see how... Oh, okay. We might be alright because we've got this shotgun now. I used a different one before. So there's one more liquor up here around the corner. Oh. I did think it was a bit too easy fighting a liquor and killing it with 2 shotgun shells. I think it's because that one was injured from earlier. Okay. I don't need a med injector, discard, but we will craft shotgun shells. Seems this is what we're gonna really need. This room. Where's the big one? Should be around that corner. There we go. Right. 2 shotgun shells. 3 shotgun shells. So there's no more liquors in here. It's where we're going now is going to be absolutely full. So we shoot some with the rifle in the room we're heading to. If we shoot them, should have shotgun ammo. No. That's not what we want. We want ammo. So we'll start with rifle. Try and get as many headshots as possible for the ones on the roof. and then we throw the explosive fire barrel thing at them, and then we run. With grenades. Still save one for the last boss though. So it's this room that's a pain. We're gonna throw this, but you can only do that once you've actually shot one. Right. That's it. Right, so now more are going to appear when we push the button, and then zombies. The zombies we don't have to really worry about. It's just because it keeps getting sick. Right, we've got rifle ammo, which is helpful, but the problem is they can spawn pretty close. So let's just get the shotgun ready. We might have enough shotgun shells, and then just Requiem last boss.
Shutdown in and override key authorization required. Warning, autoclave compromised. Pod lockdown unavailable.
I'm sure there's at least one
Memory corrupt.
liquor that comes down.
Functionality offline.
It's not just these guys, is it?
Airflow monitor.
You just gotta wait ages
Pod lockdown
for them to spawn, though, that's the problem. Alright, throw that one because Leon gets poorly at that time. I can't fire for some reason. There we go.
The elevator will
Let's grab the shotgun
shortly.
shells. A little bit of rifle ammo. Good, good, good. Right, so that went pretty smooth. That's it for Leon. So that's it. We're going for the last boss now because Grace is not doing any combat now. She just goes straight to Leon. So we've got the last boss now. We've got Requiem ammo, which should be enough for when he fires his rocket. The problem is just dodging him at this point. We've just got to dodge him enough, put in what we can, so we'll use the shotgun. The grenades we save for phase 2. I haven't seen anyone else do this, but I haven't been watching actively other people's runs yet. The reason I'm saving stacked grenades is because you get phase 1 of the second stage. So, Nemesis stage. Phase 1 when you down him the first time. I've realised if you do enough damage in that bit, so I used stacked grenades to wipe the pods when he collapses. It made him fall a second time straight away. So I didn't have to do the thing repeated. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to throw loads of stacked grenades.
I need to hurry.
So we have, I think, 3 stacked grenades left. So we have to be parrying. We can't heal. Have to parry, but we should be fine.
Chance to do something.
We've got enough ammo just to stun him to get the rocket launcher. So we're not parrying the rockets. We're shooting him as he's going to fire the rocket, just to stagger him. That gives us the rocket launcher.
Oh, Leon! Leon!
Here we go. So we've got this bit. We are releasing.
Please know that you
Can't skip this bit. We should be alright for time still. I'm pretty sure we've not been
is my hope.
on for an hour.
Blind hope.
We're okay. I think we
Okay,
still have like 28 minutes. So we've got 28
this is it.
minutes to do this. Which is fine. And that's it. We'll have done, apart from insanity mode, we'll have done the...
Spencer's vision will through me, and I will see.
Oh, it did actually still get me. Oh, it heals you for this fight.
And how many more will have to die?
I
for
did
that
not know that. That's not good. Right. Oh. I wasted that opportunity then. There you go. So this bit is more running. We didn't even need Requiem, so now at this point I'm just gonna use it for fun again. Okay, this might be over a lot quicker than I planned for. No, so that didn't work like last time. Alright, body armor, tank that one. But now I've used all the stacked grain. I don't quite know how I did that before then. That's weird. Last time I didn't have to do this like entire phase. I don't really know what happened. Anyway. The hand should come around now. Yeah. So this is it, the fight is over at this point. I don't quite know what happened there. Last time it just kind of collapsed a second time. Anyway, I'm sure we're going to find lots of different ways to do this. But this is it, so this is the end of the fight. We should have cleared all of those runs. We can now go to the shop and buy what we want. So we should have completed. So we've already claimed the reward though for the final puzzle. We've already done that. We just need to do an insanity run now. There we go. 328 with no heals, no blood extractor. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that. So obviously now we can get what we need. Get ready for speed ring. 93,000. So we had another 20,000 as well. So nice. So in a single run, we have we've nearly caught up to the Switch 2 version. So incomplete. We still have insanity mode to do, which will be really easy now. So we can do an insanity run to try and get just a really quick time on insanity. And then I've got to do that slowly. The rest are a lot smaller. So let's see what we can buy. Nice. So you kind of need these. We'll get the big ones first. Which is infinite ammo. the guns. Wait, have I even got rocket launcher unlocked though? I can't remember if I did. That's infinite launcher. But have I actually unlocked the rocket launcher? So 15,000 for that. So it'd be another 50,000 if I want infinite ammo for that. We still have to take into account though Grace doesn't get the rocket launcher, so infinite ammo is still needed because she's got Requiem. But later on she doesn't have Requiem, so it is helpful to have these two. So there's 9,000 there. Leon really can use this one. This basically is a stand-in for Requiem. I know a lot of people will use Redemption, but it's more affordable to get Ghost Grudge, and it's still really powerful. So Redemption is kind of what we would get later. It's an okay gun, is Redemption. I do like it. But Ghost Grudge is just kind of a stand-in for Requiem when you don't have it. This is also helpful. Right. I'm gonna probably do, because I want to get through Insanity really quick, I'll get more points, we can buy more stuff. So we are gonna get Rocket Launcher for Leon. It leaves us with 7,000 if we do oh no, infinite ammo is 35. And then that still leaves us with 22, which is mainly gonna be, so that's for Grace. That's actually really useful. That's useful as well. So that's 9,000 for more useful things. I think we really do need Ghost Grudge, and at least it's useful to have this, but you can pick some up anyway. So we need this one. Let's see what we've got left over when we're done. This is really useful as well. You can do without Motley because you can't upgrade it, but you can upgrade the his normal hatchet. So we've still got 17,000 to play around with. I don't mind getting the outfits and maybe getting this. That's useful for Grace. And that's useful. So that's 9,000. That still leaves us with some left. Yeah, so we've got these two. We can't do that one yet until we've got the raccoons. So the next playthrough is either going to be, and I probably will do this to be fair, just a chill run through where I can collect everything, because on PC I haven't had a game where I'm not racing. I've kind of rushed through both times to just get stuff, but the other one I think what I'll do is a really chilled playthrough, but look for everything that I've currently not found, because I don't need Speed Demon anymore. As much as it would be fun just to run through it, I don't see the point. I think I actually play through it properly. I've got all this stuff, which means I can rush through it if I want. I could even just do 2 saves, where one is a speed run and one is a chilled playthrough, but do it on Insanity, just so there is still a bit of a challenge. I could even just turn off the infinite ammo for rocket launcher. So like, that's what I'm considering doing, because there's so many different playthroughs that we could do. The blood thing will be useful now because we still need that achievement. But I also kind of want some other weapons. If we've got infinite ammo on though, it's fine because Ghost Grudge essentially becomes like, and when you don't have Requiem, you just use this. Or at least I do. Like, these two are cool. to have. That's useful for Grace, but you don't need it, I don't think, right now. So probably get this, because that's useful for Leon. And this, I need to do this as well. So like, I actually want to play through it in like a steady playthrough, and like just for fun. We'll get the outfits. Why not? Like, this stuff's all going to be useful. I think we've done well. I think I've done a lot in 2 runs, especially. I've done a lot for 2 runs of the game. No mod assistance. Literally, I just altered my FOV. That was it. Still can get redemption or the carbine. Mortal Edge you don't really necessarily need. The Tilge I've never used, surprisingly. I've actually never used it, so I'm tempted to. This might be helpful for Grace, but I always end up losing it because it gets. I use it and it gets stuck in them. So after doing Insanity Door, you know, we get a lot more points anyway, which essentially covers art plus the other weapons. I don't need to decide on that right now though. That would be useful. Redemption's just cool. Carbine's still okay, so we'll save that for now. So yeah, I think I probably will have a chilled playthrough. I might even do that off stream. But at the same time, I kind of like looking for secrets and stuff on the stream. Cool. So we finished that, and like I said, I'm probably going to set up another run now. One which is just a quick run through, trying to get like a really quick time. It won't be super exciting to watch though, because to get a really quick time, I'm probably just going to run through it with infinite ammo. So, but I will set up another one which is just to play the game, kind of like the first playthrough I did on stream where I weren't rushing, like I was actually looking around and stuff, and you know, playing it to be immersed in the game. So I'll do that. Okay, thanks for watching. We did it.